Hey, Conrad. Well, ho,
Ho,
ho, ho.
ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I can see you're all ready, right? All ready for the big day inside, right?
I am ready to stay inside
Home
again.
alone. I hope Robert doesn't lock you in.
We're so used to being inside now, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
So, the holiday is quickly approaching us, but I'm going to talk quickly, Claudia, since many of our viewers know that you are a recovery from hip surgery.
I am. I'm convalescing.
And what day is this?
So today is day 10. And yes, the first day out actually walking on the street as opposed to laps around the pool
Oh
was
yeah,
yesterday. And it felt great.
I
But it's
bet.
not always great. I'm growing into a new, taller me. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Remember the growing pains you had when you were a teenager?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's got to be like that. I'm trying to think back. It's like, oh, you know. And
Well,
once I get the
welcome back.
motor rolling, it's kind of like I can't stop.
So, Claudia, I know that there was a unique something going on in your neighborhood. Tell us about that.
You know what? This is so exciting. And even though we couldn't get there, it's just around the corner, but they had it all barricaded off. There was, and it's going to be a big budget, I would say big budget, but a film being made that's directed and produced by Olivia Wilde that'll be coming out sometime soon, called Don't Worry, Darling. And you know how our neighborhood is all mid-century. They thought
Yes.
Canyon View Estates was the perfect backdrop for this kind of way off the beaten track desert town in the 50s where Florence Pugh is the housewife and Harry Styles is her husband, and Chris Pine, I don't know who he plays, he's in the movie. Olivia Wilde makes an appearance, but it's a kind of a psychological thriller. And so she's a housewife, Harry Styles is her husband, and she starts to notice there's something weird going on with him. There's something, he's holding a deep, dark secret.
Aha.
But what we have to show you is this crazy car chase that they really did with all these vintage cars. And this is footage that our good friend Carlos Kiko Cardoza, who happens to live right in front with his great big 1962 pink Cadillac, shot this footage. So we're going to show that.
Oh, let's take a look.
Exciting, yeah?
Look at all those cool cars. Gosh, that was a great period.
Yeah, I mean, and to do a car chase, bring all those cars in. And, you know, as I said, we really couldn't get too close because there were so many trucks all over the place
Well,
that,
and
and
you know,
they had to block off a large amount of streets, you know, to house everything and do that car chase.
right, I
So,
saw a picture somewhere on Facebook of an old vintage ice cream truck that was on that same street. I thought, wow, though, not that I remember those ice cream trucks, but wow, those were the days. They had some cool looking automobiles at that
oh, I
time.
know, definitely, definitely.
Well,
So
that's
that's
cool.
something to look forward to next year.
Yes, definitely.
What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, let me tell you, of course, we know it is the holiday time, right?
Yep.
And so I don't know about you, but we really didn't do much decorations outside, and we did very little decorations inside.
Here's ours.
Yeah, same with us, same with very small. But I was mentioning to Robert, we need to get some Christmas spirit going. So I
Let's
found
get
out
some
that
going.
that's right. I found out that over on the north side of Cathedral City is a street called Minerva Road. It's in Cathedral City. It's just off of Date Palm, just south of the freeway. And they call this area Candy Cane Lane. And what it is that they have a variety of homes in this neighborhood that come together and decorate the exterior of their homes so people can drive by and walk by and see the numerous homes lit up.
Oh,
It's actually been going on for 30 years now. I didn't realize that. but the neighborhood, there's actually one main street, Minerva Road. That's the main one. But really that whole neighborhood over there is lit up with decorations outside. And what they're doing a little different this year is because they want everyone to be pandemic aware, COVID, social distancing, all that kind of stuff. You're supposed to be stay at home. They are welcoming people as long as they stay in their cars and they drive up and down the street. And we were there yesterday. It's very easy to stay in your car because if you want to stop and take a picture, other people behind you also want to stop and take a picture. So it really works out really well. And it's fun because the street is lit up. There are some people whose homes are lit up that are outside fixing the lights because something happened, or they're adding more lights as you're driving by. And many of them, if you roll down your window, have music associated with them. So let's take a quick look at this video. There's just a lot to see there. Let's take a look.
Fun. Okay.
Cool, hey?
Well, we've got to do a drive-by.
It's so easy. It's a great way
It's
to still get that
fun to know
Christmas
that's still
feel.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also stay in your car. And we didn't have any music going because we rolled down the windows and you could just hear the various musics playing from the different neighborhoods.
So
and it's really,
you just go like after sunset until about, we have a 10 o'clock curfew, correct?
yes, exactly.
Right, okay.
So it starts right at sunset. And what we did is we wanted to get there early enough so that we could stop and take pictures. But it's sunset. What is it? 4:30, 5 o'clock now this time of day?
Well, where we live, it's let's see, 3:30, something like that.
Exactly.
Bye-bye, sun.
Exactly. So it's a lot of fun, folks. If you want to get in your car, go do something without getting out of your car and have some fun and get some Christmas spirit. Candy Cane Lane. It's actually been going on for 30 years. It starts the day after Thanksgiving and it goes until, I believe it is January 8th. So, get out and take a look.
Wow, that's great. Yeah.
And
and I wanted to let all of our viewers know that we will be back, Alan and I, with PS Piano Bar for a holiday special next Tuesday, next Wednesday, the 23rd. Wednesday, the 23rd, Facebook Live, Alan Kramer, 7:15.
All right.
For our PS Piano Bar. Now, don't expect me to be, turning cartwheels and jumping up and down, maybe, throwing myself across the piano, because that ain't happening.
Hey, that's a whole week from now. You never know.
Yeah, right? But we will be singing and trying to bring some cheer, and you will know the song so you can sing along.
You know what, Claudia? It's the holidays are approaching. This is some great things are happening in your neighborhood. Great things are happening in Cathedral City. Happy holidays, as they say.
I know, right? Happy holidays. And I think everybody's doing a little bit on their own just to say sane and happy. And I have to mention your grandmother's peanut butter cookies. So you brought over a nice little plate of your grandma's peanut butter cookies that you made, right?
That's right. My first time.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. I need the recipe because they remind me of my grandmother's cookies, and which my mom used to make, but I don't have the recipe anymore. That crispy, nice and crispy and big and, crunchy. And so please send it our way.
You'll be amazed how simple it was.
Yay!
So, yes, that's always good. Okay, Claudia.
And Alan, who hates peanut butter, they suddenly were disappearing. I'm like, I have them all to myself. And wait.
Speaking of that, we have 4 more cookies left, and I think I better go to them right now to make sure they're okay.
You better, yeah.
Okay, Claudia, see you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Happy holidays.